1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. Now listen, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I was embarrassed about this event, but I'm pretty sure the common person encounters this at least once in their life. When you spiral out of control after not being able to possess such an ancient artifact that modern day philosophers like to call a soccer ball. I'm just gonna rant about this one story that I had when I was in high school. I don't know if this is what I'll usually do for videos, but I kinda just wanna try something out here. I'll just be kind of playing some Minecraft while I do it. But when I was in year 11, which is 1 year off graduating, me and my friends were playing soccer or football, whatever you want to call it, in the field. And there was these 13-year-old kids. They were in year 7. They just started, and they just kept trying to steal our soccer ball. So obviously we didn't let them, and they got mad at us for some reason, which I mean, yeah man, that makes total sense. But they started to constantly do it. I don't know why, like maybe they just wanted attention or something, but it kind of caused like this infinite loop of them trying to steal our soccer ball. We kind of accidentally tripped them over when they tried to do it. I'm not gonna confirm or deny that for legal reasons. I mean, it wasn't like a special soccer ball or anything. It was just a average one that you got at the store. But I mean, I could be wrong. It could be some sort of ancient family heirloom that has been passed down for generations and was eventually lost in some dark cavern, only to be found by the bravest sporting working person and sold to my friend. So hey, that could happen. I mean, the chances are never zero, am I right? They did eventually start complaining to our teachers that we didn't let them steal our ball, which, yeah, it's so unfair for us to do. I mean, come on, guys. There's definitely how dare we commit such war crimes? This will definitely go down in history as the worst thing anyone has ever done. It's the truth. You can fact check me. I mean, there really aren't that many tragedies in history. It got to a point where they started to just like default into what you would usually do in this situation. Why did I just make a second pick? Okay. But yeah, usually what you would do, obviously, the common thing you do is to start hurling just insults at everyone, you know, just anything really. They're like, I mean, they're really thinking about these ones here. They like, called us, I believe it was a fat. They also called one of my friends a ranger, and one of my friends a monkey, which was that was an interesting one. That was a creative one as well, really creative. I'm pretty sure these guys sat down for hours upon hours a day, handcrafting, synthesizing the perfect insults for us. Like these were terrifying. Like these cut so deep into our soul. Like I can't even describe how much this hurt us, you know. But yeah, eventually there was like a rumor. Well, I wouldn't say a rumor. It was true. They were talking. They literally came up to us and called their brother, like their big brother. Oh, I thought I almost fell there. Ooh, okay, I did fall there. Yeah, they called their brother in front of us, and he kind of just like, I don't know what he was doing. He wasn't doing anything. He didn't really say anything. I will now give a live reenactment of what happened.
Hey, these guys aren't letting us steal their soccer ball. Can you please help me? Hello?
It is 8 p.m. right now, and I just sat on my floor to make a Lego impression. What am I doing? They threatened to get their brother and their cousin to come after us and beat us up, but I actually knew who their cousin was because he was in our grade at one point, but he left. Like, honestly, I think it was a couple months before this incident. And I mean, he was just a really good guy. And this cousin, we'll call him Steve, alright? Steve is your average, I would say, like, heroic person. Yeah, he was like just a perfect being. Nothing wrong with him. He was just nice to everyone. Steve was just a stand-up guy. Like one time he said this lovely thing to my English teacher. He said that her pregnancy bump got him bigger, which is just a really nice thing to do. Just I can't believe he was so nice to her. For the record, you do not say that to someone. But I mean, Steve, you can't go wrong with Steve. I mean, he's definitely wasn't a dropout or anything like that. But yeah, the year sevens, they wanted to get their brother and cousin to beat us up, which I mean, they just weren't going to do that. I don't believe we didn't believe them. It kind of got like serious real quick. We're like, ooh, okay, what's gonna happen here? What's going on? When we saw Steve in his car in like our school car park, and I'm not gonna say that I my pants, but I am gonna say that it wouldn't have hurt to have a spare one that day. Nothing ended up happening, but he was there for no reason. Like, he didn't pick anyone up from like the pickup area where you usually go. And I did see like the school principal talking to him, telling him to like leave and stuff, which was interesting. I don't know what he was doing there, but it was weird. I never saw that guy again after that. I'd like to say it was a week or so later when he sent us. I say us. He sent one of my friends, who I'll call Alan, a voice note on Snapchat talking about our friend group and one individual in particular, and I'll name him. We'll go John. I'll name him John. All right, and now John. John is a goat. All right, we love John. I don't know why anyone would ever want to insult John, but he did. He sent a lovely voice note. I will play it for you right now, actually, if I remember. Just some quick context before I play this voice note. My friend John is Filipino, which means he is from the Philippines. Just pointing that out.
It's from Vietnam. When you call someone a monkey, it only refers to African Americans, you idiot. Hands on a little kid, alright? I don't care what the they were doing, okay? They're just little kids. They're gonna do stupid shit. You were probably doing the same when you were a kid, when you were that age. I was doing the exact same. So let them have their fun. You're probably just making that up, and none of yous are black, so I don't know why yous are taking offense to it.
Now, admittedly, we all thought this was like extremely hilarious, which it is. But this guy's advanced knowledge of culture and how the youth should act kind of had us scared straight. Yeah. It was terrifying. Like, he is really good with geography and just where you live, what kind of culture you are. Like, damn, we were impressed on his like wide knowledge of the topic. But you know, we talked to the teachers, and they said they'll talk to the year sevens, but we should probably go to like the police in regards to Steve. But we kind of couldn't be bothered doing that, so we kind of just left it. This does have a satisfying end though, the story, because I would like to say a few days later, the kids actually had to give us a printed out apology letter, which was the greatest thing I think we have ever experienced. He even had to sign it with his name and everything. Like, this was like the ringleader, the big bad of the year sevens. Ooh. And he had to type an apology letter and print it out to us. I think I'm stuck in this cave. Yeah, this was this was amazing to see. Just having this given to us. It was definitely the highlight of the entire event because you can just tell that the kid did not want to write the note by the wording of it, but the teacher was probably like lurking over their shoulder as they wrote it, which is just so funny to me that he was reluctantly doing this and the teacher was probably just demanding that he did it. I mean, that's just great. I love that. And you guessed it, we never never had any trouble with them ever again because that was embarrassing for him to have to do. That's kind of all I have to talk about. I mean, I could rant for a long time. I have a lot of other stories if you want to see that, if you want to hear that. I could probably put some more gameplay over, but I mean, I could do other gameplay as well. It doesn't have to be Minecraft. I play other games, you know. I'm not a pure crafting, if that's what the kids call it nowadays. But I mean, I would like to branch off into other stuff. Like, I'm kind of more leaning towards the dinosaur side of things here, but like, obviously, ooh, what the hell? Okay. Ow. Is there even a lava pit? Oh, there is. Ooh. Steve? I try and think of stuff for Steve. I mean, just he was an interesting person. No, I don't think I know anyone who liked him. I mean, he just wasn't. He wasn't nice. Like, he didn't do anything particularly to me, but it was just, you know, his attitude was terrible. But it was funny to watch because he's not the sharpest tool in the shed either. So I mean, I think I'd just leave it here for today. If you want to see more, you can just let me know. I'll probably make more. I mean, I get bored, so I'll just make these. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying something new here with this kind of format, obviously. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, and I guess I'll see you later. Hopefully. Yeah, that's the outro, 100%.